second part of our session on multiplying fractions. If you recall, we are using our math kit, our experiment kit, which we have made ourselves. We have got our squares, we have got our rods, and sometimes we may use also our hole as a circle. This is what we are going to use for the second session on multiplication of fractions. And let us continue from where we had taken a break in the last session. Recall, 4 times 1 upon 4 is 4 times 1 upon 4 is
1.
1. Right? That was what Janaganit kept in her on the board. So there were 4 pieces of 1 by 4. Now, this is how many pieces of 1 by 4?
8.
8 pieces of 1 by 4. So what is it equal to?
4.
4 pieces is equal to 1. So 8 pieces is of 1 by 4. Okay, keep your 4 pieces there first. That is equal to, altogether that's equal to 1. And now we put 4 more pieces. Think. So that will be equal to
2.
2. Right? Because 4 pieces was 1. So 8 pieces will be 2. Alright? I am giving you a next problem. I would like you to do it mentally. But if you need to cut the pieces and put them on your board, you can do that. But I think you can do it mentally. Are you ready? Alright, we saw that 4 pieces of 1 by 4 was equal to 1. We saw that 8 pieces of 1 by 4 was equal to 2. Right? Now the question is, I have 12 pieces of 1 by 4. Three. Right? Because every time I put 4 pieces, I have 1. So again I put 4 pieces, then I have 2. I put 4 pieces, I have 3. So, shall I ask you a question orally? What is 16 pieces of 1 by 4?
4.
4. What is 20 pieces of 1 by 4?
5.
5. Right? Alright. So now, this is the problem that we have done, 16 pieces of 1 by 4. Shall we write this? 16 into 1 by 4 is equal to okay. So now let's go to the next problem. Can you make 2 by 4 on your board, Janaganit? Just 2 by 4. You know how to make 1 by 4, now make 2 by 4. 2 by 4 means how many pieces of what?
4 pieces of 2.
2 by 4 means?
2
Remember?
pieces of 4.
Let's come back to what we had done earlier. Let's come back to what we had done earlier. This was one piece of 1 by 4. Right? Now this is how many pieces of 1 by 4?
2 pieces of 1 by 4.
Okay, keep this right. And this is the long form. What is the short form of this?
2 by 4.
2 by 4. So 2 by 4 means how many pieces of what?
2 pieces of 1 by 4.
2 pieces of 1 by 4. Okay. So we have to remember the language that we are using. 2 by 4 means 2 pieces of 1 by 4. Now, this is the problem. So we know what is 2 by 4. 2 pieces of 1 by 4. Make 4 times 2 by 4. Nandita, keep that on your board. What is the answer?
2.
So, can you write that on your slate? Okay. So now, let us look at all the things that we were doing earlier. 8 times 1 by 4 was 2. 12 times 1 by 4 was
3.
3. 16 times 1 by 4 was
4.
4. What is the rule? You see a rule? You have seen the rule because you are answering the questions correctly. So 4 times 1 by 4 is
2.
8 times 1 by 4 is 2. 4 times 1 by 4 is
1.
1. 8 times 1 by 4 is
2.
12 times 1 by 4 is
3.
16 times 1 by 4 is
4.
so if I have 4 pieces, I have 1. If I have 8 pieces, I have 2. If I have 12 pieces, I have 3. If I have 16 pieces, I have
4.
4. So how do I go from pieces to the whole? That is known as from 8, how do I get 4? How do I get 2? From 12, how do I get 3? From 16, how do I get 4? You know the rule. From 4 I got 1. From 8 I got 2. From 12 I got 3. From 16 I got 4. From 20 I got 5. So how do I go from 20 to 5? What am I doing? Am I multiplying? Am I dividing? Am I adding? Am I subtracting? What am I doing?
One. And
What are you adding? There is some relationship between the tables and what we are doing. So I have 4 pieces of 1 by 4, I get
1.
I have 8 pieces, I get
2.
20 pieces, I get
8.
5. How do I go from 4 to 1, from 8 to 2, from 20 to 5?
By multiplying.
What do I multiply? If I have 20, I have 5. If I have 24, I have 6. Right? If I have 28, I have
7.
7. So what is to go from 20 to 5? What do I do to 20?
We add 1 by 4 by 5 times.
You add 1 by 4 5 times, add it on your take 1 by 4 5 times.
We add 1 by 4 by 20 times.
20 times. You add 1 by 4 20 times and you get 5. But from 20, how do you come to 5? If I have 4 pieces, I have 4 pieces of 1 by 4, I have
1.
1. Right? If I have 12 pieces of 1 by 4, I have
3.
3. So we know how to connect pieces and numbers. Right? But we're having a bit of a problem writing it, saying it. Okay, so let me write it myself and let's see what we're doing here. So here I have 4, 8, 12, 20. So from 4 pieces I get 1, from 8 pieces I get 2, from 12 pieces I get 3, from 20 pieces I get 5. So to go from here to here, what am I doing? To go from here to here, what am I doing? If I multiply this by 4, I get this. I multiply this by 4, I get this. I multiply this by 4, I get this. So to go from here to here, I multiply. To go from here to here, I am dividing. Okay? This is division. I divide 4 by 4, I get 1. I divide 8 by 4, I get 2. Say this.
12 divided by 4
Hmm.
is 3.
Hmm.
20 divided by 4 is 5.
It's 5. So that's what we're doing. Okay. So now the problem that I gave you is that if I take 2 by 4 4 times, How much will I get?
2.
2. Okay. So let me write that. I take 4 times 2 by 4 and I get the answer as 2. Okay. Now let's do one more problem. I take 8 times 2 by 4. Anita, what will I get?
4.
4. I take 12 times 2 by 4. Janjoti, what will I get?
8. 6.
6. 6. Right. So, to go from here to 6, what do I have to do? What is the rule? How do I get to 6 from this side to this side? Let's understand that. How do I get 2 from this side to this side? The rule of cancellation. So here I can cancel 4 and 4 to get 2. Here I have to write 12 as 3 into 4. So I can write 12 into 2 as 3 into 4 into 2 by 4. So let me write that now as 3 into 4 into 2 by 4. Now how can I cancel?
4 and 4.
4 and 4 I cancel. So now I have
3 into 2.
3 into 2, which is 6. Okay, so now we are learning the rules of cancellation. So now we will take a break here. We have come to another break in our discussion on multiplying fractions. This is not the end of our discussion. We will continue in the third session for discussing multiplying fractions, because we have to be comfortable with making, with saying, with writing, and with drawing. There are different ways of making, there are different ways of writing. We just have to be comfortable with going from one way to the other way. So now we have reached the end of session 2. I thank all the participants, and we will meet for session 3 to continue this discussion. Thank you.